But welcome, guys, for the next set, which we will be loading into pretty directly here. I am going to pull up the Civ draft really quickly so we can take a look at that. Here we go. So if you guys missed that last set, don't worry. That will be on YouTube, as all of them will be here shortly. But here is the set, and pretty decent draft overall for both. I like it. Mayans, Burgundians, Aztecs for Ninja, and I don't know what I'm going to call this guy. Any suggestions, Hitch? I don't
Oh
know
my
how to
God.
pronounce this name.
They played on a bugged map.
Oh, did they?
Oh yeah. Wait until you see this. They played on a bugged map.
Oh
It
no.
doesn't it doesn't matter too much. It matters next to none, but it's a very much a bugged map. I don't know if I uploaded a bad version or what happened to them, but this is very much not the right map.
Those are not the words I want to hear. But let's just call him KJ. KJ. KJ work for everybody. He has Goth, Lithuanians, Bulgarians, and he actually picked Turks. So very interesting to see what he goes with here. But I need to see this bugged map, guys. We gotta jump into it. Hitch is claiming it's a bug and it's his map, so I'm gonna have to believe him. But give me a quick second and we'll load into it. Oh, another guy wants to make me famous. Hello, bot, and welcome to your band. Gotta love these guys. Anyways, good sets. This bracket. A lot of good games. The last one was a little bit of a one-sided set, but it's kind of to be expected, guys. The bracket is 1400 max, but we have players between to 1400, so not to worry.
Juice, do
Will
you want to
be
become
cute.
famous?
I just said that I just banned him.
But do you want to become
I
famous?
don't really want to be famous. No, I just want to have a good time. All right, game number one between our can't talk. 5 seconds hit. You ready?
I'm ready.
Three, two, one, go. Between KJ and Ryskininja. And what is bugged? What is bugged? What is bugged?
Look at the center of the map.
Oh, there's no trees.
There's no trees in the middle of the map.
Well, I apologize, but they didn't say anything. So, and it's equal all the way around. So it's not like it's
No,
a
no
mismatched.
trees for anyone in the middle of the map.
Yeah, except for like a few palm tree stragglers around here. So
Yeah.
they didn't reach out or anything. So we're gonna roll with it. That's just really awkward. It's also awkward too because if you look in the north corner, you have a lot of hunt gold berries, all that up
Oh
there.
no, this map is all kinds of messed up. Oh no, this is not what Battleground is supposed to look like.
Not at all, and we'll make it work. This will be an awkward one for sure, but the good news is it's fair all the way around, right? So both players gonna have the same issues. But yeah, crazy they didn't reach out about that one. Maybe a little bit of a lack of preparation, but yeah, this is kind of hilarious here. How many scripts have we had on Battlegrounds alone? And they end up on this one, or not scripts, but sets. How many sets have we seen on Battlegrounds? And
Everyone.
yeah, and this is the one that I guess they didn't realize. Very strange, but it's very open in the middle, so not going to be able to wall up anything. Yeah, definitely not what we were going for, but hey, uh, we'll live. Nice pick civs here for both. I love Lithuanians and Franks in this map. I think Lithuanians are probably not my choice on this map, just because I think they're better on some of our hybrid maps, but still a great civ to have here. Relic's pretty decent for both. We've got two really close actually to KJ, and then we have three closer, I suppose, to Ninja. So not bad.
This map is such a clusterfuck.
Yeah, I know you're like you're super frustrated with that right now, aren't you?
I am. Well, I am, but that's not even the reason I'm saying this. Is like this completely changes how this map plays. Because it's not just the wood; it's all this extra food on random places compared to normal. Like look, if you try to go down for a boar like so many players do, where are the boar?
Yeah, I'm the south corner and in the north corner.
Like I don't know how they played this in Denos because clearly like it's a desert terrain, so there was some issue with the desert configuration that caused this. Um, so they should have known from playing on the other biome versions, the temperate one, the snow one, or tropical one, that this is not what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, and I mean honestly, they've both scouted a decent point of the map at this point, and still nothing. So
Oh goodness, guys! If the map is bugged, you do not have to play it. I mean, you can, I guess, but oh no.
yeah, we've had kind of instances where it's not even like this is a map like that you wouldn't even have to consult us on. Like if you two both look at the map and even if you're 10 minutes in and nothing looks right on the map, like you can definitely stop and start over. Or if you feel the need, you can contact us on this. But this is clearly not what we were going for this map. So
Like look like there's extra berries for Reese R. There's extra berries for R.
I'm just calling him Ninja.
Ninja. There's extra berries for Ninja. Like both players have an extra gold near them. No
yeah,
extra borders within reach. Even the hunt is so far away from them because it's spread out to the north and south. But so we normally look at TCs in the middle, but I think TCs in the middle are almost kind of garbage here.
yeah.
You get the
Only thing you
gold
can
on the
do is
sides.
yeah. Only thing you can do is maybe secure a gold with it, just because it's close enough, and like maybe a couple farms there. But otherwise, staying on the edge of this one's better off.
And another thing with this, how this thing generated is look, there are two relics super close to our Lithuanian player.
Yeah, yeah. It's very awkward. And unfortunately, like this is the point where like they've played the rest of the set, so it's not really something we're gonna go back with and be like, hey, you guys needed to replay that game. Like we've moved on. Like they're probably preparing for their second round. Whoever took the win here in the set. So we will cast on the worst map we've had in the tournament with the bug. It actually is kind of an interesting concept.
Yeah, think
Like,
so.
not that I want you to make a map like this, but it adds like some interesting things because with res all the way on the outside, it's kind of like I mean it's a very strange one, especially the way it like genned in here. You think it's just a desert terrain, or do you think it's
No,
gold
I'm
scripted?
sure. I'm looking at. I'm not looking at because I know the current version doesn't do this.
Yeah,
Um, even on the desert train, but I'm gonna guess there was some error that specifically only affected the desert generation. Because if this is the desert generation on Battlegrounds only happens, I think, 15% of the time.
hmm
Um, and versus the temperate, the normal generation happened 60% of the time. So if it was bugged on the temperate generation, someone would have told us.
yeah,
Someone would have seen it and told us. But it's entirely possible someone could have generated 10 battleground maps and not gotten the desert one to see this.
yeah. I mean, and you've probably generated this map 150 times in the last fucking 2 weeks, so. I mean,
Yeah, my apologies to these players, but they're playing it. I'm sure they can make it work. I mean, lots of scouts out from K here. Not a lot of openings for him to get in though. Scouts from both players, of course, being Lithuanians and Franks, but you favor Ninja at this point with Frank scouts.
Yep, just with the additional HP, it makes them better at this current moment. But scouts are going to dive under the TC. Unfortunately, one goes down, a second will go down. Oof. And this third, low HP, don't even think he'll get a single Vil snipe here. Now, does... I don't know, he knows where his opponent is. He must just be looping to the north here with his scouts to try to do something with them. I don't know what happened, but KJ has a pretty significant Vil advantage already. It has to be idle time. You have capture rate,
Hey,
Shep?
yeah, it's 15 seconds of idle time for K compared to 2 minutes 11 seconds for Ninja.
That will equal all the idle time, then I'm certain.
Yeah, and that's beyond the fact that there are 12 minutes of idle ego time compared to 3.
Oof. That will do it then. That's for sure.
A hole! A hole!
Yep, between the gold and the... Yeah, it's rough. One Vil goes down here. Looks like it will be a second. And the spear will be there, though. So, should be less effective now. It's always a hole. Can I refresh this here? Refreshing chat, guys. I don't know if you guys have said anything in the last few minutes, but my chat has not been moving, so just checking. Yeah, big wall off here for Ninja. Much bigger than K's, but lots of space, not a whole lot of res back there, just trees and 2 tiles of stone.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to comment. He big wallop, but his golds are still outside, or his main gold. But both golds are really out.
Yeah, feels like a weird position to wall to, really, but... And then on the other side, K does have both of his golds secured, but none of his stones. Oh, he has 1 stone in the wall there, I guess, behind the barracks. But it looks like we're gonna just have a kind of a stalematey boom into castle here.
Let's look that way.
17 farms for Ninja, as compared to 21 farms here for KJ. So KJ in a bit of a better position for farm go. Castle Age is clicked for him. It's just behind Wheelbarrow as well, so he will be on his way up first, and not by much though, because Ninja about to be there as well. Just needs there's the gold, so he'll be able to click as well. Very close Castle Age times.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, Lithuanians for Franks, I think a a classic spot for which could be better. I mean, both want to go Paladin, long term. Cavalier Nightline. Which do you prefer?
I think Lithuanians by far. I mean, Lithuanians have better trash, and they have Paladin that even with 1 relic, just 1 single relic, will be better. Also, Lithuanians, do they get Hussar? I know Franks don't, they just have Light Cav. will be second stable for Ninja, no surprise. And still just one stable, actually. Second one coming up here for KJ, so. It's gonna be interesting to see how these guys play this with the map being so weird here. And they have
Mm,
both scouted
yeah,
plenty to know that there's no res in the middle. Lithuanians
there
get
is
hustled
some
right
res
there.
in the middle.
Well, like no trees. They know that it's.
Mm.
They should know that it's bugged. Chain barding already coming in here for KJ. No monastery yet. Which I think is the right play. You get your stables up and you get your knight production going first, and then you add a monastery. Handcart already for KJ. So KJ going to have a very nice eco behind this. But second TC coming down for Ninja as well, so maybe he's looking to take the villager lead here. Nice and early. Ninja is coming across right now and will be dropping town center in the mid here. Pretty good TC spot though. He will have a decent bit of hunt and gold there for himself.
Exactly what I wanted to say. I mean, 5 tile gold, a bunch of hunt. As long as you don't get exposed to these knights and scouts, which you might need a quick wall here.
Yeah, he definitely needs the quick wall if he's gonna get this up. Don't think he's paying attention to it. Nope, there comes the quick wall, but he hasn't clicked it.
Mm,
Oh no. 4 vills will die.
you can't mess around with quick
Oh,
walls there. You gotta
that's
a naked TC with no military out in front is always gonna be risky on an open map like this.
yeah. That TC will never go up either. Might as well just delete it and get your res back at this point.
And he does. Okay. I mean, not great, but not the end of the world here. I mean, there is gold to the north, stone to the north for Ninja, but yeah, that would have been such a good TC for him.
Yeah, absolutely. I think more vills necessary there. Even though he had a few knights out in the middle, he didn't have a large number of them, and moving out to secure a position on the map like that would have been spectacular for himself.
Yeah, this is the number of knights here that I really want to see the monastery coming up for a Lithuanian player.
Yeah, needs to at least try to get a couple of the relics. If not, just for the gold income, but Lithuanians obviously with their bonuses, so.
Well, that's the thing here. I mean, 2 of them are super close to his base. He's guaranteed more or less 2.
Yeah,
But with the
knights
map
get
control
in
he has, he
here.
gotta get them all. But if it's 16 knights to 7, then maybe it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the Frank Knights are less upgraded as well, missing every attack upgrade, but Lithuanians do have +1 already.
Yeah, but the well-timed monk here for Ninja will buy him some time.
Yeah, and KJ actually putting a 1 villager town center up on a gold in the middle.
Yeah, well, he's got such a military lead at 16 to 5. It's nothing to worry about. Once again, my only complaint is the sooner you get these relics in, the better, especially because it takes time for the monk to want them in and back and in and back.
Yeah, we actually have a monastery out already for our Frank player, trying to get some conversions there, but none for the Lithuanian player does feel really weird at this point. And let's see his res. So yeah, he's not floating any wood, but he could easily get enough soon. So will be very important to see what happens with that. But like you said, might not matter. Attacking from 2 spots here, and honestly, decent number of knights about to break in here.
And knights are in on the south on the gold. The only gold, that's the thing right now, is Ninja only has 1 gold.
Yeah, and a lot of Vill's gonna die as the breakthrough on the north comes. Actually, I think it might have let him in the gate even. There's not enough military to defend here. +2 defense is in. Another town center in the back. Will that one even go up? Save villagers' lives at the very
Nope.
least.
All these villas in the woodland. This is beyond GG here.
Yep. Game 1 will be going to KJ. No question here.
Now you just need to see a Ville forward for some siege to close this, I think, right?
I don't even think so. I think,
Just more knights.
yep, just keep sending knights and attack TCs at this point. I mean, Lithuanian against TC, no military to defend, +2 defense. Just send them all under a town center and just massively produce them at this point. I mean, every second that this is
Still
continues, it's
concerned about the lack of a monster. Okay, that's the GG. I was gonna say, if at this point, if it starts to look like he's not gonna quit, you might as well still get the monster, get the extra attack, end it quicker. But very well played from KJ there.
yeah, and doing a really good job pressuring and denying that town center a big win.
Yeah, and that town center in the middle getting denied, everything kind of rolled from there. So
Yeah, real quick one on the bug map. So bug map
thank
not
God.
really even coming into much of an effect there. So, but
All
guys,
right.
game 1 has ended. We're gonna jump right into game number 2 here and keep the action rolling. It should be a very interesting one. We will be going to what is it? Ninja's home map.
Which is
I'm looking. I want to say it's Dry Lake, but it might not be.
Trade Hub, Trade Hub, Trade Hub.
It is Dry Lake.
That is not Trade Hub.
I'm loaded in here to the game. I am at 10 seconds due to malfunctioning confusion on my side in my brain. But great, great Civ matchup here. Going to be very entertaining. It will be Aztecs for KJ, and it will be Aztecs for Ninja.
Double Aztecs, huh?
Or Goth for Jesus. Goth for KJ, and then Aztecs go to Ninja. So, I'm at 10 seconds when you're ready.
Okay. I had to restart capture age. I am ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Alright, guys. Goth, a Civ we've seen banned quite frequently here. Probably
Yeah.
for this map alone.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely understand not wanting to face Goth on something like this.
Yeah, but we will see them here. It's going to be interesting to see how that one works out for him. But Aztecs, not a bad Civ to have against them. Going to have faster producing military buildings, and then obviously, if if needed, it will have to be Jaguar Warrior to counter champions.
Wouldn't that be a messy play? I'd love to see the heavy. These are interesting saves, right? Like Aztecs can go archers that counter so much of what the Goth would do, other than signature Huskarl, right?
Yeah,
But the Huskarl gets just battered by any of the infantry that the Aztecs put out there.
yeah. I'm not sure what Aztecs Eagles do against Huskarl, but I feel like it's a pretty even trade. They're both anti-archer infantry, right? So Eagles obviously with good mobility, but I mean Huskarls are great Civ if they get masked. Like, it'll be very interesting to see how this one develops here. If you guys aren't familiar with this map, you do get 3 boars to start with, all near the TC, not necessarily close. As you see, 1 already in and 2 on the screen here for Ninja. And then on the opposite side for KJ, we have the first one being brought in, it looks like. So, another thing
Yeah,
I'd like to point out, because Katos has given me hell about it a few times, this cracked terrain that he's put in the map, it does affect the buildings placed on them, and that it gives them like the equivalent of like a downhill shot bonus, but on flat ground. So it's like negative like 25% extra damage or something to it. It's very
yeah, they
strange.
received more damage.
There you go. So that's going to be something to look into if we see anything important put there. If you guys missed it, you should definitely check out the set from last night where we had a douche on this map and it was legendary.
Yeah, honestly, the boar on this may be a little further out than I'd prefer. So that might get edited down a little bit.
Yeah. Barracks already coming up here for Ninja, as I'm guessing he expects this, and this kind of play from Goth coming with probably 4 militia, so I like the play. Also, KJ going to be moving out to get a lot of hunt brought in for food eco, which is nice. Also, walling up rather early feels kind of weird for the Goth player, so maybe he's just mind gaming a little bit here. But I feel like if you pick Goths on this map, you definitely have to go that 4 militia. I don't know.
Yeah,
You're the Goth expert here, so
I'm not a Goth 1v1 expert though.
I know. But you have played them way more than I have, so you'd
My,
have to
my
tell me what
strategy
you
for
think.
the Goths is you hide behind your allies, and then get to Castle Age, make 60 Huskarl, and kill them when they're not expecting him until Imperial Age.
Yes, I have been on the end of that one before, so I understand what you're saying. Very interesting position here as we have all the food eco for KJ going out to the hunt, which actually I think is a great thing for him. As he does, however, get blocked from walling this up here, and 2 militia come forward.
Yeah, I mean,
No barracks for our Goth player.
yeah, interesting. It's coming up now though, but I feel like I favor the Goths earlier, and maybe the Aztecs the longer it goes on. I mean, the Goth advantage comes in cheap and in price. So when we're below pop cap, the Goths have the advantage of being able to outmass their enemy easier. But when we get to the point where players are at the pop cap, the Aztecs might start to look stronger.
Yeah, definitely. Additionally, the Aztec relic bonus could come into effect in the late game if they can acquire a few, getting more gold produced out of those relics. Something that Goth will have to prioritize to even get them to keep them away from the Aztec player to prevent that bonus from coming into effect. And honestly, there's not a ton of gold on this map.
No, there's not.
I think, looking around, it's 3 tiles all the way around the outside of the map per
That's right.
individual area, and then in the middle it's standard. But no, it's not
No,
actually.
it's
There's
not.
only 2. You get 1 main gold, which is 4 tiles, and then a secondary, which is only 2. So gold very limited. But then again, so is stone on this map. So all around, it's going to be very interesting to see how this goes. Villagers going to be fighting these militia here, and it's not a fight that you want to take with the numbers there. Very heavily in favor of the villagers. Militia are being created here for KJ, but they are not waypointed back, so he's not going to be coming back to get them. Militia and Vills fighting it out again here. trying to micro away that weak Vil. Looks like it will probably go down with one more hit. So
Yeah, that's unfortunate micro for KJ. You got to be aware when you get the build, especially that week, that they're taken care of.
yeah, and KJ falling behind here on the villager count.
Now, you complained or commented, I think last night, on the wild horses I had added to a few of the maps. What about adding like 30 wild horses spread throughout this map? I think the chaos would be beautiful.
I think that I wanted alligators in this map, and they were here for one set, and then they were removed. So that's my opinion on the matter. Man at Arms in for KJ. He is idling a woodline right now, but unfortunately, almost walked under the TC there.
Yeah, militia coming back, but one's weak. They're never going to do much against men at arms. But there is a second wood line over here that could be exposed. It will be exposed.
Yeah, it looks like a few Vils get some nice quick walls in, actually.
Oh, lots of
Oh,
nice quick walls. That's the way to do it. Where was that kind of quick walling from Ninja last time when he was trying to put up that TC?
oh, and the trap.
Where was it? So clearly they took a 48-hour break between these two, and Ninja just practiced straight up
Yeah, I mean the
quick
trap
walling.
isn't gonna do a great deal, but it does contain the military for now. Archery range being rushed up.
Not if the monk. Oh god, the Vil walked into it. Yeah, I mean, where? But seriously though, where was this quick walling skill on that TC last game?
Recently acquired.
Now, what wonderfully played by Ninja there. That's beautiful.
Yeah, and Ninja now getting his own Man at Arms upgrade will be able to take this fight here. But actually sending his around, so not worried about the military at home. Man at Arms will be forward here, but no, there's still a hole here, and there's still some exposed villagers, so could get some damage in. Gonna see one archer, oh, two archers now. So the Man at Arms here for KJ will go down. That was an excellent trap.
Yeah, I mean, I like going archers on this map generally. I really like going it here in Feudal Age against the Goth player. It's all about slowing down the Goths. They don't have a good answer for archers in Feudal Age. So if these archers can come forward with behind these men at arms, you could really set KJ back.
Yeah, and honestly, we've talked about this a million times, but look at his gold positions. He's got one over there that can be ranged from archers, and another, which is his main gold by the barracks, also rangeable by archers, but a tower, again, could be very nice.
Yeah, but in this case, when you have the archers, I don't think you need the tower here. The tower makes so much more sense when you're going scout play. But you can just use archers to deny these golds.
Yeah, it will be archer, skirm, and man at arms here for KJ as well. So, oh no, and the man at arms are gonna break through this house. This house was never completed here, and there are two very exposed vills. He has to delete a palisade and run.
Yeah, I mean, Noville should go down here, but it's still very awkward. Oh, wait, actually, the extra. I didn't see the other two militia going around. Both of these could go down. Yep, one's escaping to the side. So he's sacrificing the man to save a woman. A true romance told in Age of Empires here.
Yeah, and archer numbers, skirm numbers, pretty good here, but KJ not patrolling in. Gonna lose an archer for free there, and an eagle on its way out will deal with the skirmishers. I'm really enjoying this play here in Feudal Age. Two very aggressive civilizations here, and obviously both players coming in pretty hot for
I
this
do not.
match compared to
Oh,
before.
this is yeah, Eagle Scout getting thrown away there, but
Castle Age on his way in for Ninja.
yeah, I mean, and KJ still a minute, a bit away here with none on gold. Yeah, none on gold, and so he have to build a market to be able to buy it up. He doesn't have the food. There's a real opportunity for KJ to use Castle Age to push this Goth player out of the game.
Yeah, another Vil will be sniped here, so KJ still at the lead, but one player on his way to Castle Age, and crossbows will wreck everything on this map right now. And again, not patrolling in, a lot of free units just went down here for KJ. Walked right in, just clicked them past, and now the military lead 10-6 for Ninja. And there are, what, 1 skirm, 3 man-at-arms, 2 skirms. So, numbers not great here for KJ. Oh, and Ninja still has 3 man-at-arms in the back over here, waiting for this wood line to be chopped through.
Yeah, that's some sneaky play.
Yeah, the nice thing about this map is that you have to be aggressive, especially if you have a very aggressive civilization on one side, and Goth probably pushing Aztecs to a more aggressive game here.
Yeah, but here's the window though. Crossbow and Bodkin coming in. That this is the time that Ninja ideally wants to really hurt this Goth player, really hurt KJ. You have the opportunity to do it.
Yeah, I love this TC that's coming up on the outside, getting off the mid to try to get a little bit safer eco, but I do hate its location. Would much rather see it either on the stone or there, but I don't know if he sees it. Yeah, he sees it. He actually scouted the gold in the south too, so I would have preferred a different TC location. But
Yeah, well,
we'll be able to secure that, and he has a TC on the stone at home as well. So
exactly.
now, where are the crossbows? Eagles chasing skirmishers on the southern part of the map. Man-at-Arms is just hanging out by the gold in the north for Ninja. Did he lose his crossbows? Did I missed it?
14 military to
There we go.
5, so I don't think so.
They're moving out. Gonna be looping around to what I imagine will be the wood line up here. Or maybe the gold. As the man-at-arms are about to break through, actually, all these gold villagers are exposed.
Oh no, one down.
It's not noticed.
Oh, second one down. He noticed and ran with the Vil.
Yeah,
Boom,
not gonna
boom.
be in time.
Another
And
one
no
down.
quick wall. There's the quick wall. But at the same time, crossbows are gonna be showing up to this wood line where there's 9 vills. And yeah, I think this is GG. I don't know how he's gonna be able to deal with this. Still not in Castle Age. Another Vil goes down. And his eco is very cramped in the middle here. Oh, the man-at-arms are in again!
Oh, just real like you want to feel bad for KJ because he's had Nico lead for a while, but what it comes down to it's just this pressure. The Goths can struggle against this kind of pressure early.
Yeah, and there is a man-at-arm here in doing damage on Ninja's eco, but Ninja's chosen to just fight it with a Vil here, and he's going to lose another Vil as the crossbows will come over. And this will get cleaned up as man-at-arms. It's awkward he's not trying to defend his own base with those. He's just building skirms, sending the man-at-arms forward. But 2 TCs already for Ninja. Not producing out of both right now, but actually it's 3 TCs, still not producing out of both. So a little awkward for him, but I think he's done the damage that he needed to the Goth player to really give himself a big advantage. Siege Workshop down as well. I'm just now seeing Mangano being produced. You think it's too early to do the Eagle switch?
I don't think the Eagle switch makes much sense against the Goths overall.
Well, but he's getting infantry armor, and he has to be
I
producing Eagles.
I know. I'm not saying you can't make Eagle. I don't love Eagles against Goths. I don't.
Oh, and this wood line here is very rangeable from archers and mangonels for KJ. Mangonel is forward there. Problem is Castle Age, what has it bought KJ at this point? He's too far behind. He doesn't even have enough to get elite skirmisher.
Yeah, I mean,
Does have Vodka Arrow and
pers-
Welcome.
yeah. Personally, when I'm playing Goths, I really like to have or be close to having that stone for your first castle. When you get up to Castle Age, both for the text that it's going to give you more flexibility for your units, but more importantly, as a Goth player, you're expecting that people are going to want to be on you, pressuring you to stop you from getting to that spam later on. So having the stone ready for a castle can secure your res and buy you time to get where you need to be.
Yeah, and a ninja much closer to a castle at this point. Oh, and Elite Skirm is coming in on this archery range that is about to die with one more Mangonel hit. So no Elite Skirm. KJ, not even another archery range in the field. No, he does have one in the back. Is starting to research it again, but eagles, man-at-arms, and crossbows threatening to break through here with the mangonel and crossbows on the front here. Yeah, I don't see any way that he brings us back. Villagers dying.
I mean, yeah, at this point, we could see a castle drop to deny to all this farm space, but it's not going to happen. I mean, brutal for the Goth player. What can you say?
Yeah, and really well played here from Ninja as he's been really dominant here, pushing and making Goth be the defender. Not something that you want to have to do as Goth in the early game.
Yeah, I mean, as Goth, you can feel fairly comfortable, defending against, scouts or knights in this kind of position with your cheap spears. Um, but yeah, facing heavy infantry and archer pressure at this stage of the game with no castle, no secure gold, brutal.
Yeah, and last ditched effort for emergency workshop to come up here. But honestly, I think he dies with these archers. Yeah, he does get him. Mangonel here as well, so skirmishers will die if they're not protected. Eagle dives right in under after him too. It not feeling good here for the Goth player. He's still trying, still continuing, but I think pretty soon we'll see just too much of a flood of Eagle warriors. It looks like.
That
So
is the advantage for the Eagle Warriors here, though. It's a lot better able to fight under the TC than any other infantry we could put out right now.
yeah, and Eagles running all over it, sniping Vills in the back as well. This town center will go down here before too long, and that castle for Ninja coming up very forward on both stones here. Should see the GG momentarily.
Um, yeah, yeah. Um, GG should have came in a while ago. I think almost 30 villas down.
What was the Civ draft? We can look at it here in a second. But game number 2 goes to Ninja, forcing a decider here. Whoops. One. He only got one win. And we'll look at the draft real quick here for you. Exorcist. Alright, Aztecs get the win. He already lost with Franks. Goth with a loss. Lithuanians with a win. So game number 3 will be on lanes. If I saw, I think that's what I said it was earlier.
That is correct.
Mayans, Burgundians Bulgarians Turks. I think that I like Ninja Civs better here, especially Mayans. When he had Bulgarians available, why would you ever go Goth? Goth, I feel like, are great if they get the advantage in that matchup.
I mean,
But I get what you're saying.
yeah,
Bul- Bulgarians are a civ that are extremely good with man at arms and towers, and on a map like Dry Lake, I feel like will be overwhelmingly good. Yeah, Mezzo was pretty much guaranteed there. Yeah, you're right. As far as the draft's concerned, it would have made more sense to do that. But what would Goth do against Jaguars? Geo, the problem is
hand
getting to
cannon,
Jaguars is not something that you usually see.
hand cannon.
But we're loading into game number 3 here between these two, and it will be on lanes. I'm at 5 seconds when you're ready, Hitch.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. And we have Bulgarians here, which I don't hate either, against Burgundians. So, Burgundians one of those civs that I don't know how I feel about yet. Obviously, they're pretty decent civ on closed maps, and this can become a very easily closed map. Additionally, a nice. Oh, what is this build? He had 2 vills forward. He's chopping straggler trees. Oh, he didn't have his
Oh, looks
sheep.
like yeah. There have been some issues with that once again have been addressed in an upload today, so no worries there.
Yeah, these two must just not have updated the patch prior to playing, or played it right before you did that, or something.
Yeah, it's one of the things that's trying to tweak these as people give feedback. You get these intermediate versions sometimes, so apologize to players for that, but they're going to make it work.
Yeah. But I mean, who do you favor in this matchup?
Burgundians are super power spiky, right? I mean the Cavalier, the cheap upgrade to Cavalier in uh, Castle Age is huge. The quick and cheap upgrade to Paladin in Imperial is even huger. I mean,
Yeah.
that's my first impression is, played right, the right build, the right eco, the power spike nature of Burgundians could just batter down the Bulgarians here, but Bulgarians are nothing to sneeze at though.
Yeah, Burgundians with the extra eco upgrades at age earlier is also very nice. So I feel like they have a lot of advantages going for them. But we have Bulgarians, obviously one of the best man at arms civs for man at arms rushes since it's free. And as soon as they hit feudal, that upgrade coming in can be quite devastating, especially if we don't have any military able to take that, or even just militia on the other side. Because investing into that upgrade takes not only resources, but time. Also, very cheap siege upgrades, so something to look out for. As well as the Cray Post, something we have yet to see on this bracket. So, Cray Posts on this map could be extremely good, especially with the few hills we have in the middle here.
Yeah, the hills are definitely a focal point in a lot of the matchups we've seen on lanes.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, both players have a pretty solid base. KJ a little bit better here, though. Everything behind his TC, really, except for the one zone out there. But on the other side, we have Ninja with gold on the forward hills in front of his base there. So, berries both pretty similar for each player. So it's going to be very interesting to see. One thing we don't see often is players actually getting out to the lane on either side and being able to utilize much of the resources.
Yeah, I mean the lanes are there to primarily to thin this map down to make it this straight shot that it is. But I think it does provide players a way to keep it from turning into a trash war if we do go late.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Britain bans And I think this map is one of the main reasons we've seen Britain bans, being a snowbally civ and being able to get walls up nice and early, get your mass up, and then push slowly. Really an effective means on this map, given the limited space you have to work with at the beginning. We already have our Burgundian player starting to wall up. He's also sending a village to the other side to build a house, and then what I assume will be more walls. Very nice and early here. Barracks is coming up right now for our Burgundian player, though.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
Bulgarian
I
player.
think.
My apologies.
Yeah, I think the thing with walling is, if you're going to do it, you need to make sure it gets done. Obviously, you can wall too early, but way too often in this tournament and many other places in Age of Empires, you see someone who puts all the res into a wall and then is short by 2 tiles whenever the attack comes. So better early than late.
Yeah, absolutely. And one Vil very exposed here for Ninja. Scout for KJ right there. Could probably take that Vil out if he wanted to, but we'll be moving on here. He did see the wall up and is turning back now, though. This villager is loomed, though, so not sure if he wants to lose the eco or the HP as we see Ninja coming back here already. And oh, he's going to wall it in. Oh, that hurts for KJ. Scout walled in here.
Oh, but yeah, you gotta keep it walled in. You're gonna do it though.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got
that's
this.
that's beautiful. So seriously though, Ninja, where the fuck were you with that TC in Battlegrounds? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
with the quick walls really coming in for Ninja here. Maybe it was first game of the day kind of deal.
Yeah, but like he's been nailing it since then. I'm telling you, they took like a 3 hour break between Battlegrounds and Dry Lake, and that he just drilled his quick walling.
Yeah, but militia on their way forward here with a fourth coming in for Bulgarians. Wall's still not up, but he's gonna rush him down here. Looks like he might be able to get this up just in time. Still one gap. There it is. Yeah, and honestly, this is such a bad position. I mean, he can try to defend with just archers or even building stuff behind this, um, which looks like he's just gonna wall. Really, really like this play from Ninja here. Gonna be doing a very nice job to wall up nice and early. KJ also doing well to get some walls up. Will be securing his eco as well.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at this from Burgundians, like he's not even. There's no gate. He just doesn't even look like he's planning on going out. He wants to get one of those power spikes, right?
Yeah, and I think booming to Castle Age is going to be a big win here for him.
Yeah, and this might be full double palisade at some point. I mean, that looks like what we're going at here.
Yeah, I don't hate it at all either. I think it's a great play. Archery range actually going to come down right here. So he will be trying to defend a bit. And really, walling this scout in did a lot because he could have potentially held that wall off up a little bit. So walling in this scout was a massive win here for Ninja. Archer already on its way forward here for KJ, so he is going to try to do the right thing and punish everything that he can. Yeah, you don't see Bulgarian archers at all. It's like Spanish
Oh,
archers. It's a rare sighting, a rare breed. But Wall's come up here nicely. He's doubled all the way on this side, so KJ doing the right thing to try to find somewhere else. And an archer here for Burgundian's gonna take out that
but
scout.
but, but you see, Ninja already transitioning onto stone. I don't know if he saw the archer, but getting onto stone tells me he knows he's going to need towers, right?
Yeah, and he's already got a Vil up here in the north, so he should be able to keep this out. If he
If he doesn't mark it, but he doesn't have the wood right now, that
Ooh, he's
gate's
gonna
not
put a
gonna
gate.
go up. Maybe he didn't see the archers until now.
Yeah,
Yeah, he would have been better off waiting for the market.
I agree.
He was almost there,
Gonna
but
end up losing this Ville here if he's not careful.
yeah,
Does run away with it, but at the same time, he's kept him out for quite some time. He has got quite a few upgrades already. Economy, I believe I've seen hand plow come in already. Double bit axe, and I'm not sure if I saw a second wood upgrade, but not bad. Fletching on its way in here for KJ, and we have a blacksmith going up right now for Ninja, so he's going to continue with the archer production and skirm production for now. And oh, walking under the TC here, KJ loses 2 archers right off the rip. Ooh, I love the tower position here too. Would love to see it walled off here though for Ninja. Man at Arms will rush that, I feel like. Alright, economy here for KJ. Looking pretty good. He's got the villager lead at this point. He's getting himself set up to have a very nice castle age time. His farm's starting to come down. Only behind by 1 farm right now compared to his opponent.
yeah, the walling strategy not working out the way you would have wanted. Maybe a switch onto stone a little bit of earlier and been ready for towers, but tough situation here for Ninja.
Yeah, but Ninja's got a lot of economy upgrades behind this, and I think that really is going to make a difference here in the next few minutes. We see Bowsaw coming in now. Something that's not even available for KJ at this point. KJ has walked a lot of units under the TC in this set as well, which has really hurt his military numbers here. It looks like we're gonna see Ninja try to wall this up. Might actually get it here. He does have some military here, and if he gets it blocked, that could really help him here. Prevent any more from getting in. He does get it blocked, not enough HP on it to last for long, though. Yeah, I think KJ doing a really great job keeping the pressure up, making his opponent react to him. Really buying himself a good bit of time as his eco's at an 8 villager advantage right now.
Yeah, I mean, and we talked about the strength of Burgundians being in some of these power spikes, but I think right here, I mean, it's gone from something that could be nice to win a game, but to something that you're going to have to somehow get up, and he is almost have the food for castle. Get up and be able to take advantage of maybe those cheap techs. Get your, it's a tough position.
Yeah, just lacking a little bit of food. Needs to build a market and sell some stone or some wood, I feel like, but not something he's going to be doing right now. Does get Castle Age in. Still floating a lot of wood. Needs to start to transition a few of those to farms to support. Actually, gold and farms to support night production. But, what, 3 nights probably? Maybe 4? And he cleans this up?
Yeah, it's not going to take much. And for all this, being 12 vills, I mean, Ninja has kept his main gold safe. His wood lines have been safe. He's lucky that that KJ came in on the side that he did.
Yeah, I did a good job to defend and, like you said, secure his resources there. And a lot of military on the field here for KJ, really trying to apply pressure, but ultimately, I mean, he's uh, he's getting close to being able to click up here. Won't be too much longer, but it's not great. What is that lumber camp? Oh no, it's a awkward lumber camp. But Castle Age will be in here soon, and second stable on its way down here for Burgundians. Looks like it's gonna be two stable production, and what's his economy look with this? He's got enough to sustain it for a brief time at the moment. Needs to get these farms back to work afterwards, but be in a good position. Gold mining upgrade already in as well.
Yeah, I mean, the Vil lead from this Castle Age upgrade is huge at this point at 18 Vil lead for KJ, but Cavalier is coming in. I mean, it's just Knights would do a lot to this army, but Cavalier will be even worse.
And he is getting scale barding armor as well, so he will have an upgrade or two with the Cavalier once they become available to him. Really needs to get his farming eco under control though. Going to start to need to shift off of wood a bit more. You know, this is an interesting spot here for KJ. I feel like he's running with a lot of his economy, or his village. I cannot talk today. He's running with a lot of his military to the north. I feel like he's going to try to save it. He needs to run it all the way back home.
Yeah, and Mangonel added for Ninja. I mean, that would really decimate this stuff if it catches out.
And soon we'll have 4 Cavalier as well. Market on its way up for Ninja. Like I said, probably going to sell some of the wood, but would like to see a second piece from him here soon. He is significantly down in Vils, 35 to 50. Even with the economy upgrades, I don't feel like that's great. And yeah, Geo in chat saying he should clean the army before, or should have cleaned it. What? Yeah, I am. Not pushing out either. So he's just going to try to wall this up. He is going to try to wall it up and boom, it looks like.
Oh wow, what do you think of longswords? That seems like a weird choice.
It's free, sir.
Oh shit. Okay, I was gonna say what the fuck.
Well, yep, that
Okay,
upgrade
don't
is
mind
free.
me.
So,
I saw
no
that
cost.
click and I'm like I saw that pop and I'm like why the fuck is he getting longsword?
Yeah, longswords don't
uh,
make any sense here, but since they're free, and it comes immediately, it's all good. So,
yeah,
uh,
no complaints.
yep, loving the second town center position here from Ninja. Would love to see it built with a few more vills there. Again, he really needs to balance his eco. It might be, is he trying to chop through here on purpose? He has one vill that just started chopping this tree here, so he might be trying to use this lane.
Yeah, but the thing is I mean, other than the potential of throwing a tower or something up the denial wood line, it you don't need it. You have all this gold at home still.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's just trying to secure relics because of the eco bonus, or the bonus they have. What is it? Bulgarian vineyards, or produces food as well as gold once researched. But all in all, it's KJ in Castle Age really needs to start pushing here. I mean, he's making a whole switch into what? What is he switching into here? He can't keep with his current composition. Longswords. He has a
Yeah,
few pikemen, I guess. So pikeman upgrade is in.
pikes make sense, but what against Bulgarians? But what do you do in addition to pike?
Has to be conic.
Yeah, I mean, and even that just doesn't feel great. I mean, what are you going to see from Bulgarians? You're going to see early paladin, and I don't know, maybe hand cannons if they're feeling fancy, right? But like,
Yeah. Well, and I mean, it will be chain ale armor, so he's getting his infantry upgrade. It will be elite skirm pike play with some longswords from earlier.
I mean, congratulations to those long swords for not dying up to this point, but
Yeah, and I mean, massive military coming forward here, and it will be siege. So siege and trash, actually, I like it. now with that addition of the siege workshop. I mean, obviously you're gonna need the pikes to deal with the cavalry. You're gonna need a lot more than what he has, and he is starting to produce more and more, sending them all forward here and getting arson, which I don't think is necessary, but he is gonna get it nonetheless. But problem is, there's a decent number of cavalier here with siege. And I mean, this is just the military's just gonna get crushed here. Pikemen versus cavalry is still not a great trade, even without bloodlines.
Yeah, I mean, Scorpion's here to help. But yeah, like these archers will get cleared up. And the military numbers shifting against KJ here, and that's especially bad when you're facing Cavalier and Castle Age.
Yeah, yeah, and I feel like the elite skirm upgrade was kind of wasted. He has seen no infantry. He's only seen a few archers. Just add infantry like crazy. Actively sending vills forward here. G, or yeah, he's got vills in forward. So Ninja has vills on the lane to the south, sending them forward. We'll drop a TC on that side. Additionally, sending one vill to the north. So thinking long term here, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, you got look at this here. You got 12 Cavalier going forward. This palisade wall will not last. Pikes are here, but you should be able to avoid these pikes. Just run around them, right?
Oh, and pikes have very little as far as they have defensive upgrades only. It's not going to do anything against Cavalier. The quick wall is attempted here. Still a hole between the houses. There we go. So he will push this back, but just until the scorpions arrive, and then this whole army will die for KJ. Is he on stone with anything? I only saw the one vill. He has enough for a cray post. So a cray post being dropped here could buy him some more time. He has the villager lead too right now. He's starting to shift into knight's position.
20 Vil lead is it's no joke.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting to the point here where Ninja really needs to find some value for all this. He needs to get in.
Well, I think he needs to add more than just scorpion with this. Like, it needs.
I think honestly, I think the Scorpion's fine. He just needs them more forward. If he had the Scorpion forward to stop the quick walls.
Yeah, that's true. I'm thinking like he needs to add like a ram or a Mangano to get pushing somewhere else too. But that's true. They are doing a fine job. Craypost is going to come up right there though. That will buy a significant amount of time. Stone gates behind the other stone gate. So KJ playing this very nicely. The Vil is forward here for Ninja on the lane for those who want to see the update. And it looks like it is about at 22 HP.
I mean, the tower will be nice if he goes that route, but like there's another wood line and another TC over there, so it could cost some idle time, but that's it.
Now this wolf
And this
is
will
still
actually,
down. So.
yeah.
I actually
Oh
think I'd
goodness.
like to see like one archery range there, like just with like even 1 or 2 crossbows.
I don't see why not just go for the tower then in that case. I mean,
Just because you can be a little more annoying. That Vil survives, but Ninja is going to drop an outpost there. He's dropped a bunch of outposts, so wants to know what he's up to. Behind this, the economy is just amazing. Apparently, 65 Vils, but with tons of eco upgrades, doing the job. Relics are coming in here as well for Ninja, so he's really doing a nice job of taking care of that. I feel like the Cavalier need to be attacking something here, and they're just not.
yeah,
Oh well, Imperial Age actually. No wonder it's a fast imp.
yeah, but attack this barracks. The problem with this push the whole time has been the Scorpions have been too far back. I mean, if they're a little more forward, they can stop the quick walls. But they're going in for the kill on these pikemen.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
and we're about to see one of these power swings. If he gets the Paladin, which he should try to save all these if he can not even take a fight. Oh, and Ninja does what I want. He goes for a double archery range over here. This is beautiful. Scorpion's doing work here. We'll lose a few in the process, but got a lot of HP off those pikes.
Yeah, but military numbers definitely dropping for Ninja more than you want.
Yeah, and I think it just comes back to his faster imp. I mean, he has tons of res, even on his way to imp, but like you said, the mass gone.
I hate these archer ranges so much. They're such a waste of resources, a waste of
Oh,
time
I
and attention.
love them. I
I
think this
mean,
is
what's the
spectacular.
thought? Is he just going to sit there and mass up archers until the guy chops through and then go in? Like,
I mean, that would be spectacular.
oh,
I
in
like it
this
just.
castle's not going to happen. Not right now.
Well, he's coming him forward, so he's hoping for it. But yeah, I agree, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, then and this is exactly what you mentioned though. He threw away his numbers before the upgrades.
Yeah, he just
Um,
decided to imp to nothing.
and all of a sudden, this looks impossible, entirely impossible for Ninja. His only hope there was a Paladin power spike, but now he's down with roughly half the villagers KJ has, with no military on the field, being pressured by night pikes. I mean, with his KJ also on his way to imp, this is over, and Ninja fought well.
Paladin is on its way in, and he has how many Cavalier on the field? None. One.
Yeah, it's GG. This is over.
Yeah, and I mean, he's gonna have. He's got a ton of TCs, so he should have been able to produce a bit more. He had plenty of resources as well. I mean, yeah, those ranges might be have been better as stables now, because by the time he uses them to make anything,
And well, I mean, it's like I said, if you're going for range attack over the woodline, a tower made more sense. If you're going to push in when he chops through, stables make more sense. The archer ranges are dumb.
I like
No
it
offense.
because I just wanted one. Is all I wanted, and I wanted to have one and just have like wait till you have four
Oh,
archers and
so
send them
two
in.
castles here, but KJ has the hill.
He does. That will be a devastating hill as well.
I mean, you're in KJ's spot. I'm sure you're feeling uncomfortable about these paladin running around a little bit, if you've seen them yet. But you're gonna
Yeah.
have help here, right? I mean,
Yeah, I think he's feeling better and better about his situation, honestly. I think he was in like a dire, desperate time, and now that he's weathered the storm, it could be devastating. I mean, these knights will die to these paladin, but as soon as the pikes get involved, not much can be done. And oh, look at this forward castle as well here. What's up, knight? Right where the archery ranges are, so he's not going to let his
see,
opponent be on this side at all.
and like I said, though, that makes no sense now. The archer ranges were pointless. Why do a castle here when you could have done a tower? The castle is just expensive and going to get trebbed down.
Yeah, and now we have a 5 barracks being dropped here for Ninja, so he's going to go into something for himself. Vills are going to die here, but I think that helps KJ as he had overboomed pretty significantly.
Yeah, he up to 130 vills. Like, okay, so
Oh, and
Ninja going for his
that
own
Treb
chop.
that he dropped out of the castle downhill is being hit by the castle fire.
Yep.
You get the 2 shots off,
Um,
that's it.
there was a window. If Ninja had been able to get in that push in Castle Age, he could have won this game. Cavalier would have decimated the eco here. But as soon as he lost that army before Paladin came in, I think this game was decided.
We have hand cannons being produced in the northern area and a Trebs. So he's still thinking about trying to do something on that side. Which I liked early, but now I don't know if he's even going to have time, and sending the res there feels wrong. Castle goes down, And really, these are just palisades and a few buildings here, and then all these halbs and knights will be in.
Yeah, I'm one here. If I'm Ninja, I want a GG before this happens. Don't let the massacre happen. He was just waiting for Cavalier to come in. Now it's gonna be Cavalier Halb against Paladin and no eco.
Yeah, I mean
Relatively little equal.
and any building here that you think would help is gonna go down. There's nothing that can be done here to defend from this unless what is he making? Pikeman himself, so he has pikemen
Oh,
coming out.
I mean, Ninja has Treb down a TC, and he is trebbing farms currently. So if he could just Treb down 40, 50 more farms, this could turn around.
I mean, paladin numbers are pretty decent for Ninja, but again, against Halbs, no good. Pikeman numbers starting to build as well, but
You know, what about we're at 100 vills? What about Flemish Revolution?
that could be pretty sick right now. But no
I
castle.
think
Oh,
that's
this castle up
I
front's
think
good.
that's what you have to do. Like if you're not quitting right now, you have to do Flemish Revolution.
Yeah, Flemish Revolution, and then
That
boom.
turns this around at least temporarily.
Yeah, he goes from what is this, 37 military to what,
130.
130 infant military?
Yeah, I think that's the only thing you can do.
That would actually be
And
genius.
wait, it's no stirrups. I was looking at the wrong side. Come on, Flemish Revolution. Flemish Revolution. It's the only. It's your only hope. Like this game has been over, and it's been over for a while. But that's the only chance to make something of it.
Yeah, cavalry going all the way around here to try to deal with this trebuchet up here and the castle feels weird.
Yeah, that's wasteful. I mean, those cavalry could do so much more on the wood lines or anywhere else.
Yep, and there's a lot of forward castles and such here, but one paladin out, a bunch of hand cannons gonna go down. I mean, the cavalier probably won't even clean this up. Or no, they
Manta,
do.
I hope he's prepping it, but I don't think he is. He's got Pike, and that's probably why he has the armor for the infantry.
Yeah, 100%. Which he's sending in right now, almost all of his infantry in the wood
And
area.
he's about to lose the castle, so it's going to be too late. The castle's getting trebbed down. He doesn't have the stone for another one.
Oh, and he didn't
Um,
save those vills there at that castle either.
no, I think we just missed the most amazing opportunity.
Yeah, halberdier being researched. Pikeman. I mean, there's only so much longer he can hold out here. He's got nothing going in the north now after all that investment. Paladin numbers are up there, but against Halbs, not going to be any good. Halberdier upgrade is about to complete, but he doesn't have the numbers. Even Flemish Revolution now, I don't think he can pull it off.
No, he. I mean, it would be better than what he has right now, but yeah, he's lost so much ground. He's lost so much territory. Uh, Bad gains coming in, not from our Bulgarian player, but yeah, I mean, where he was when we were talking about that, he had 100 vills.
Yep.
He hadn't lost his whole front side of his base. He had a lot of food in the bank, so he could have reboomed his villagers. I think with the paladins he had and 100 of the Flemish militia, he could have pushed out, cleared up this middle, and maybe not won the game with it, but he would have given himself a fighting chance.
Yeah, I mean, he does get through finally in the north, and stand ground units here is still going to take down the Paladin here, but there's a castle and a Cray post here, so not really going to get past that. Farming eco being moved into the mid, gold being taken from the mid as well here for KJ.
He just had 30 vills built an outpost. Ninja did.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely looking to be GG with KJ going to be moving on here. I don't see any possible way back at this point now. Hussar raids getting stopped right now by cavalry and palisade walls even.
Yeah, with Hustler coming in for KJ, not even required at this point. He controls so much gold. He's been taking his enemy's gold. I don't think it's a there's a need for Hustler, but sure, why not?
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, Paladin not going to be able to exchange off this well, and checking into Hal makes zero sense
Yeah.
whenever your opponent gets the Man at Arms upgrades for free.
Yeah.
And
Oh, and this is what we were talking about, the power spikes, right? Like, the Paladin's nice, but remember, it's Paladin without bloodlines.
yeah, and Cavalier with stirrups beat that.
Hands down.
So
I like I said, he had the window at the beginning of Castle, mid Castle, and he had a spike at the beginning of Imperial, but he lost his army, and he didn't get in. So close, well played.
yeah, very interesting game. Finally seeing some lanes getting some use here, but ultimately the straight down the throat eco and pressure here for KJ winning him the game. Really good job defending early as well. Really good job. So, guys, another two sets down. We are almost out of the round of 32, moving into the round of 16. We'll quickly update the bracket for those who don't want spoilers. Please look away from your screens. But here we are with the bracket, and Ninja taking the set two games 2-1 here over KJ. And for those of you who missed it, there was an admin win here at the top. DeGost taking the set against Octavia Law, who has not responded to any messages for over a week now, or about a week now. And so the first round we have Sir Isaac versus GG.Khabib, and we have those games. That will be cast Wednesday evening. And then Sweet Common and BB have a little bit more time because BB and Chadwick got their games played so late. But otherwise, pretty solid moving into the next round. Be it the Goth versus New Normal, Beck versus Hannibal Bocara, the Gothfather versus Andrew, Gigi Ryskininja versus Jabari. Des Vulp will be awaiting his opponent between the winner of Sweet Coma and BBB. Daisy Chains faces Skamaz. Phoenix will go up against Geo, and then Lord Savage will go up against the winner of Sir Isaac and GG.Khabib. KJ? Yeah, don't ask. Names, me, you know how it goes. I butcher them. So, best we could come up with. But, anyways, guys, it's been a lot of casting lately. It's been great. Thank you guys for the support. Love it. You made a mistake. No, don't tell me that. What did I make a mistake in the bracket for? Oh, KJ just won that. Ha! Ha ha ha. Thank you for letting me know. We'll have to fix that. My apologies. There we go. Bracket is good to go. So KJ will be up against Jabari. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Any closing words, Hitch?
Oh, I want to comment. I never got to get out. You know, we saw 3 land maps tonight, but those are the 3 land maps in the tournament. So it's been real fun to watch, but it's going to be very interesting to see all of these players have been mostly picking the land maps, how they adjust to hybrid maps as we get on to the best of fives in a few weeks.
Absolutely. And Vils Kills Mills, dude, quick shout out. Man, thank you for coming back. I'm glad you're enjoying the cast. And sorry you're working all the hours, but I've been there. Been there. But yeah, Hitch, definitely. Land maps, we've seen them all. We know them all. But when the best of fives and stuff started to happen in the round of eight, we'll start to see some different maps being played. So that's very interesting. And we've got some games in from these players now, so we kind of have an idea what they're looking for. And it'll be really great to see how the players prepare the maps. But thank you guys for hanging out here on Twitch. Anyone watching on YouTube, these games will all be uploaded. Working on it, but Thank you. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on YouTube. Everyone here on Twitch, thank you again. But that's going to do it for today. And I will be taking tomorrow off and be back on Wednesday. So thanks, guys, and have a good one.